Hello, hi, my name is Drew Harper. I'm just finishing up my Nashville Software School backend capstone project here, and here's my little video. The name of the game is Nashville Breweries, and on this site, it's feeding in SQL Server API from the backend, and we're using React Strap on the front end. And it's all about Nashville breweries. We can add breweries and we can add beers. It's very simple. So let's log in, and here's our breweries here. And there's a bit of I made a tiny bit of responsiveness with CSS Grid, which is a bit of fun. I love CSS Grid much more so than Flexbox. Flexbox is for centering things, I guess. I know it's. But I prefer Grid, generally speaking. So Bearded Iris, I click here, and here's Bearded Iris Brewery and its beers, its associated beers. And I did put a little sticky positioning on that, so it would just kind of stay in the picture instead of floating off. I mean, I should do the nav bar as well, but I just was rushing to finish. And then we get to the admin here. And we can see all the breweries. Let me move the box over. You can see all the breweries here, and here's the list of beers. Here's Jackalope, Thunder Inn, people like that. The Jackalope here. Sorry, we just did that. Smith & Lentz, Mosaic, German Pils. You can add beers here. So let's first add a brewery. Here we go, adding a brewery. I have a little brewery information off to the side here. Excuse my screaming child. 1 Main Street. What's the website here? I have it to copy and paste. Let's say 2013. An image URL I have here. Copy and paste. Add new brewery. Bingo. Here's our Fat Bottom brewery right here. And currently it has no beers, so let's go ahead and add one. Adding a beer. Now I have one off to the side here. Let me just go ahead and do this. Okay. Knockout. It's an IPA. 5.9. 80. And the URL for this beer. Image URL for this beer is right here. Add beer. You can see that beer here. Let's go ahead and add just one more here. This one's called Ida. It's a golden ale. And 6.2, a little stronger, 25. And the image URL I have here, copy and paste and add beer. So I've added 2 beers, the Knockout and the Ida. And let's go back to full screen here. Let's go take a look at our beers and our brewery. Here's our brewery. Click here. Here's our Knockout and our IDA, or Ida. Not to be confused with the IPA. And then the stickiness is all there still, of course. And that's pretty much my whole little project there. The CRUD functionality is there. And I didn't have time to gussy it up. I'm really a UI UX designer. And I love all the CSS stuff. I thought I'd dive in at the deep end since the technical requirements for being a designer these days have blown up exponentially in the last 4 or 5 years. So getting into React and all the other technologies at the front end these days has taught me a lot. I've learned a lot from the back end as well. I'm pretty sure I won't be doing any damage in the future, but I can make some beautiful CSS for you. Thank you very much. Bye. Excuse me.